You know, when you consider that we were down 4 to Bucknell last year in the first round, late in the fourth quarter, in some ways this was an easy game. When you also consider that half the home teams in the first round lost. Those seeds from 3 to 8 lost at home. These first round games have gotten better and better, and it was a close, hard-fought game. Ugly only maybe in the sense that there wasn't as much scoring as people anticipated. But I thought we did a lot of good things, kind of all over the field in order to win the game. Certainly happy to get the W and be moving on. And I think being challenged in a first round game also helpful overall. We talk about on Monday afterwards. We talked quite a bit about still playing our best lacrosse and being more efficient offensively and doing those kind of things. But the truth of it is, maybe that's who we are. That we're a team that has to fight and battle, and the ball doesn't go in the goal easily. But we, maybe Matt Lovejoy and LaPierre's play at the end, maybe that epitomizes who we are, and that wouldn't be the worst thing either. So if we're gonna, if we got guys that will do whatever it takes to win, and like I say, there are worse things you can say about an athletic team.
You know the Corrigans well, or what's your kind of backstory with those guys?
Kevin and I aren't particularly close. I mean, we're friendly. We've known each other over the years. I actually have lunch with his dad about every couple of months, so we have a lunch group. We've probably met for 10 years. Started out with Jim Adams and Doyle Smith and Bob Sandell, and a bunch of us. So the group has changed a little bit. We continue to do that. So I know the Corrigan family well, and I like them all a great deal. And so I know that this is, there's some, there's some loyalty things here with the Corrigans this weekend. Perfectly understandable. You might say I have one myself if we happen to catch up to Colgate somewhere down the road.
In 2006, you played Notre Dame, I believe, right, in that first NCAA game, and I think that was a pretty competitive game. You guys were so dominant that year, but that seemed like the one game that really gave you trouble.
Because of the seedings the way they are sometimes, in that game, we clearly did not get the 16 seed in the tournament. Notre Dame was clearly not the last team in the field. We got a harder game than we deserved. Notre Dame got a harder game than they deserved, frankly. It had to do, I think, with the flights and how they could match up the teams and all. Those things sometimes happen, So, Notre Dame in the past 10 years, is not sneaking up on anybody as a good lacrosse team. They've been doing this now, kind of year in and year out for a while. They're very close to stepping up into that kind of elite category on a consistent basis. Kevin's really done a nice job there.
You mentioned Colgate. Do you have any pointers then